In a 5-on-5 for the retake here, Yuri, he's brought 2 guns to the fight. And he's gone up against the Julies of Crimbo, who's made them look that little bit better. Spam away, swinging through. Crimbo finally getting another 2, and he's going to almost do it all himself. 4 so far, and Drop here looking to save the day in the 1-on-2.
He's got himself a kit, so a little bit more time to play with in that regard. Crimbo really fiending for the ace right now. Tizian to take contact as soon as the tap does come in. Knows that he's not on the bomb right now.
Crimbo edging forward. Tizian chips away. Crimbo head taken straight off his shoulders. And Drop not going to have time to win the round. He'll take 2 down with him, but it's the round in the bag on the T side of all things for Big.
That's going to be great.
Right on that short side too. We'll see if he's spotted. Shoulder coming around the corner as Tabson looks to the left. And Art in trouble. Swing comes through and Tizian close enough to trade.
Yeah, Favin goes down in lobby side, but look at this. Crimbo's found so much space on outside.
Oh, and here's this rush coming across from Drop as well, knowing he can maybe catch a timing. Searson trying to slide the line with the AWP there. Crimbo strikes for another.
Trying to keep himself safe in towards heaven. Knows that the flank is a very real possibility from Crimbo here, and he's all over it.
Manages to use that smoke as a bit of cover for himself. Tizian. Oh, Searson! He'll get back to the safety of default there. Flash through. Queserado strikes to Tizian. And it's now down to Searson to clutch. He's got the AWP. He can stop the cross to sight, which he will. Connection onto Queserado. And pros don't fake. Safe straight on the bomb. Searson not going to even attempt to stop that one. Safe. Ninja in his way to the first round for Furia. But they need to connect. We'll see how it goes as the smoke fades here down in the hall. Safe, gonna get his head ripped right off. And Yuri, not striking, just playing the offline here towards Decon. Drop already, down on the rafters. He's good for 1. But Crimbo, again, you can always rely on him. Yuri comes through with the first, and oh my lord.
That was actually a couple of...
That was a little painful.
That was a couple of uncharacteristic whiffs from Furia. Yeah, Bigger just kind of stalled. Haven't been able to get going. They wanted to creep back towards ramp room, but denied by the util of safe. Molotov followed up by a smoke off elbow.
Oof. Calling that audible. And sending someone up to T-roof to try to make this happen. Queserado's just walked into the smoke. He's got a lineup in front of him. And Tizian, he's not ready enough. Queserado doing it all himself this round. 3 already, and with 30 seconds on the clock. Big. They're licking their wounds. They're looking to save. Look outside a secret. Molly towards hard. Big not getting out the door in time because the molly from Furia just burned for that second too long. They're busting through the smokes. They're hitting the upper side. And Favin has found himself that double entry. Safe with the nose scope. Not going to be able to connect here. And in a 2-on-4, Furia might be all out of luck.
Oh, Art. That timing. Straight out of door into upper. Favin finds Drop on outside as well. Team to go and crunch lobby once they've lost control of outside. They're seeing a lot of these smokes. Art spotted on outside. Surely he's not going to be able to get away with this. Tabson too low to really go for the trade there, but great flash from Tizian to set him up for success.
Enabling utility, keeping Big in the lead in terms of the man advantage. Spotted though Yuri. Has seen Tabson go 1 step too far. The trade going to come through again, and Tizian doing God's work for Big here. Drop now. Has to figure out where he has to play this round from. Queserado stuck in the vent. He went down there earlier, and Searson now on the line with the AWP. Drop. He's going to tempt fate and at least go in with the flash, give it a good crack, but the molly sends him packing to hell.
Furia turning this one around. Drop finally gets his hands on a rifle, and Queserado on that line, controlling any movement towards Annex and vent side. Oh,
Have a
very
look
quick
at that.
one. Multiple MAC-10s here for Big, straight in towards upper.
Oh, change of pace. And it's worked out wonderfully. Big catching Furia with their pants around their ankles. And that should be a 7th, unless Safe has something to say about it.
Wow,
But he won't be able to say a word. Yeah, side.
A lot of pressure on Drop at ramp here. Completely surrounded, both from elbow. He needs to win both of these duels, but look at Favin. Absolutely drive-bys him. Instant headshot. Art all alone on the lower side with nothing but an MP9, but Big aren't even going lower. They're going ring around the rosy, straight back to upper. Searson flanking in from Annex side.
Just made noise, drawn out rotates, and Queserado not expecting the late lurk from Searson with an AWP outers.
It's going to be a save for the last round. I'm thinking they can't replace these weaponry. Tabson on the hunt. It's worth it. No matter how many players from Big die, it's worth it for them to try and hunt these last 2 guns away. But Maybe not if you give Art an AK instead of his MP9.
True. That could be very useful with the one-tap potential going into the final round of the half, and Yuri still just trying to go for the pre-fire. It's worked for one, but Crimbo's still lurking as well. And it's only the AK carried across into the final round.
3 players on 3K for Furia.
It's getting a little awkward, but Furia continuing to make their way down to B.
tabseN's already down here. Art taking some damage in upper. Does go 1 for 1 up there, so finally cleared out. xantares going to hang around in towards ramp room side, and Big with firm control of both windows and decon right now. That's a big pick from Yuri, though.
No chance, Big now. That little bit too late. CSGO not going to be able to back away, and faveN down to 22 now. Make it zip, and all of the 3. And Big, they've got just enough utility to slow down the push, at least in terms of the inside things. Art, though, making his way to warehouse. Stopped in his tracks by tabseN, and tiziaN over the top to xantares. Gives Big this 2-man advantage nice and early, and on the top of default, faveN.
UP and this dry peak going to be coming in. Oh, it's a bit of a boost. He's so ready for it, though.
He knows. He's seen this trick before, and he'll strike for 2. Wow. In with a shot, but again, just down to these pistols. As you mentioned, that double eco coming through makes things that much more dangerous. xantares boosted over the top there at T-Vents. And it's enough to answer and create some space to walk up the site. Now tabseN close range with the P250. He's not going to be able to get too much work done. faveN forced to drop now. And trying to play around the smoke. xantares though. Okay, yep.
Maybe the admin can help with
found out in that first meeting through, although I've spoken too soon. Art will fall and drops to trade. Heichi. The xantares as well, and tabseN, he's still standing here in the damn way. Furia knocking at the door, and Yuri with the drop to Mini is looking to go for the wraparound. Oh, tabseN, he hasn't got the reload off, and the molly's flushed him out into the open. faveN at least able to trade here from default. Has to use some util of his own, but he's not burning to a crisp. Swings wide over towards Idiot Wall, and now it's all down to him. Safe. Missed opportunity, but the swing won't come through to finish, and Big get over to 16 in the end. That's going to be map 1 going to Big. And ladies and gents, break this one down after the break before we continue with the series.